The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
And a very good morning.
Oh, morning.
And a very good morning. Morning, Nikki. Looking very yellow today.
Oh, I look like a flower.
Oh, yeah. Start it with that, Mitch.
What were you singing?
She was all yellow.
Ah, yes.
How'd we all go this morning? How'd your son's birthday party go yesterday?
Good.
It was good.
He's not 4.
I was at Wet and Wild.
How old is he?
Well, he's 13.
That all he is?
I just went there to provide the lunches.
13 going on
basically.
27. He's enormous.
Yeah. Big boy.
He's a big beast.
We were comparing our sons because they're both 13. Yours yesterday, mine today.
What are the chances of that?
That's crazy.
So you two are making love
Yeah.
separately, presumably, who knows, at the same time, 13 years ago.
I thought you were going to make that a call-in.
13, 24, 10.
10.
Have you ever had sex at the same time as your co-host?
What was
very niche.
13
It is
years and
niche.
9 months ago?
Yeah,
What
good
was
point.
that? Somebody look that up, please.
What was
Yeah, I
Because
think
you're
it
right,
was-
David. Nikki and I were both
Hey Siri,
predisposed.
He was like
date 13 years and 9 months ago.
I've got my mic off. I'm trying to do
April
it
something.
discreetly.
I remember I was gardening
Hey,
the day
Siri.
it happened.
Oh, hang on.
How do you know?
The date.
Or when you're planning these things, you know. Or when they're like a crazy accident after a crazy night, you also know.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Is she getting it up?
It went forward.
Oh, that's what
Well,
Jody said. Well, we were planning. Archie was a planned one as well because we were going for a girl. We did all these ridiculous things. Look,
Yeah.
I had Levi in 2003. We had Levi in 2003,
You had him.
Sydney in 2005, and I was always like, "That's it, Joe. I'm 2 kids. I'm done."
Yes.
Got 2 boys. She wanted a boy and a girl. And then she wore me down. I was like, no, I'm not having a
But
third.
you're so hot, though.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you expect?
And then she got another blue one.
She got more, and he's got more testosterone than Schwarzenegger when he was on roids. Like, this one is not, there's nothing. She wanted to call him Daisy. He was meant to be a little girl.
She should have gone through with that. Wouldn't have impacted him, you know?
What?
Called him Daisy.
Yeah.
You firing shots already this morning.
Trump wouldn't have
That's
liked
what
it, though.
Jody said as well. Nikki,
Yes.
it was the 24th of April,
I
2011.
did say it was April. I remember it was a
2000.
beautiful day.
April
I walked out
2000.
the garden in lingerie with gardening
What?
shears.
When?
You know, you do the test to work out when you're ovulating.
Yeah.
And I walked out because my husband's addicted to his garden, like I'm a garden widow. And I walked out, lingerie, gardening shears and gloves. I went, how about it?
What? That's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Where did it happen then?
Yeah.
In the garden or
in
back
the garden.
What?
Yes.
So an outdoor consummation.
Yes, and surprisingly,
What, it
he
did-
is a nature lover.
Fantastic.
That is
Yeah.
outstanding. That is outstanding. In the garden, huh?
In the garden, keeping it natural. Got the bush out in the bush.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I was just out speaking to Dylan, our audio engineer, trying to get some audio for. You just told me a story off air, Luttsy, that
Yeah.
reminded me of something that's going on air relating to 2 superstars who've just found out that they're related. But I'll leave that as a tease.
What?
In an awkward
They haven't
way.
had sex, have they?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
No.
I mean, I don't know why I care, but yeah.
No.
Come from
But
it,
I came back in and you guys were talking about Demi Moore.
Demi Moore and how amazing she looks. Because I was saying to
Oh.
Luttsy, like it's painful for the rest of the women to watch her. I keep trying to find footage online of like catching
Get a
her
crap
not
photo.
looking good. Yeah,
How old is she now?
62.
What?
She's a beautiful woman.
Oh, my
She's
goodness.
amazing.
And hitting her straps. Is she nominated for an Oscar, did I say?
Yeah, she's got an Oscar nom, as you call it.
Oh, my God.
What's
That's a
she
joke,
in,
by the
Mitch?
way.
The Substance.
The substance.
And it's about an aging actress who, you know, she's getting replaced by a lot of the younger starlets, and there's this experimental drug that will help, you know,
Oh, my God.
reverse the
Is this a
aging process.
documentary?
I know, right? It's sort of, it's come about like that, yeah. And then
What?
it's a bit of a body horror. So it's hitting Stan in like 2 weeks. So for anyone who missed it in cinemas, you'll be able to
Wow.
check it out in
You
streaming
are
before.
a nerd, aren't
Oh,
you?
he-
You know
yeah. No,
everything,
geek.
don't you, Mitch?
Geek.
He's a geek.
He's a geek.
Oh, he's a geek because
Different,
he.
son.
Oh
Be
yeah, no,
careful.
geeks are passionate about one particular topic.
Yeah, cricket, no. Oh, cricketers are nerds. But somehow you're a geek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch
Haven't
gets
worked it
offended if you call him a nerd.
I just feel like I'm not smart enough to be called a nerd.
Oh, is that what it
yeah,
is?
I think nerds are their own thing, and they're very clever.
Let's go back and talk about Demi Moore for a second.
You don't want to talk about me being in it? Yes, go on.
When I think of Demi Moore, I think of her in Ghost.
Yeah.
Like
That was the breakout, you'd say?
Yeah, that's where I was. Like, has she ever been more beautiful than she was in Ghost?
Well, I mean, I didn't
Doing-
mind her in striptease, to be honest. But she was older then.
Yeah.
Yeah, strip tea. And then the other one was
When she came
A
out in
Few Good
Charlie's
Men.
Angels as well.
Charlie's Angels.
And
yes,
that's like way later.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like in her late 40s, I
40s,
think,
yeah.
when that happened. And she was just hot.
yeah.
She
Yeah,
just walked on
she was eating a
screen.
bit.
And they gave her all the sparkles as she walked out on camera. She didn't need them, but yeah.
Oh, did they?
But that they talk about all these secrets in Hollywood at the moment. Like Lindsay Lohan, you've seen her. She looks incredible.
Because she hit a wall about 10 years ago.
I haven't. Has she
Literally, I
bounced
think she
back,
walked into
has
one.
she?
She's bounced back and she looks...
At pace.
I missed that one.
No, I'm just saying, she wasn't looking so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's-
I mean, I don't want to
That was
make
the
this
last I
about...
saw,
I'll throw a
yeah.
man in as well. Neither does Mickey Rourke.
Oh, how ugly is he?
Just so it is.
Yeah.
It's not a-
Man,
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah,
She's
no,
looking good, Lindsay Lohan.
Yes, and everyone's trying to work it out because there was this meme going around going, "What I want for Christmas is whatever Lindsay Lohan had," and I think it's happening in Dubai. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
What is it? Well, you know yet. Is it a tablet or is it a procedure, you think?
No, it's a procedure.
Is it just for women, or is it like?
No, men can have it too.
Asking for
It's
a
just-
friend?
We don't
I was
really
gonna
notice when men
And where
do
is it? Egypt. I've got Turkey booked.
Yeah. They're all in the same area. Yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah, so I'm doing some
Interesting.
deep digging on that because I'm no spring chicken. I'm like, oh,
I've got friends that, have enough, money to be able to sort of investigate these things, or time and money, I guess. And they've got me on a couple of things that are,
What? Like
I
what?
think I
and
can-
when will they kick in?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We've been back at work 1 week.
Yes, I've been at work for 1 week.
Yes.
This is my first job in a long time,
And-
like proper job.
And after 1 week, it's already time for a long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
It's Australia, long
Think it's
weekend.
that.
So we get the Monday off.
Big
I was a bit
weekend.
worried because I think technically Australia. What's the date today? Today's
24th.
24th?
Yeah, so Australia
So
Day's
Sunday.
Sunday, and I was like, oh, they're not going to, are they?
What?
Well, just give us the Sunday off and then not make
they're not
turn it
allowed.
into a long weekend.
Legally, we have to have Monday
You
off.
have to.
That's it.
Got to thank the Labor government for some things, don't we?
Is that what it is?
Is that what it
Thank
is?
you.
I'm pretty sure they did it.
Federal.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
I think.
sure.
I would presume.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, whoever.
And then the Australian of the Year will be announced on Sunday.
Sunday or Monday? Sunday.
Sunday, because
Okay.
that's Australia Day. Or whether they do it Saturday night, I don't know. But every state puts forward their nomination and then they announce it. So it comes down to 6 or 7 people. How
Have you
many
got the
states
list there?
are. Well, I do. The Queenslander that we've nominated is a data analyst, Jeffrey Smith.
Oh, what sort of data does he analyse?
Well, he co-founded Australian Spatial Analytics, ASA, which is it's a work-integrated, not-for-profit enterprise that provides data services and geospatial and digital engineering careers.
You're not even reading this. That's just off memory.
Straight off the dome. Straight off the dome.
So what on earth?
Yeah, can you explain it to us?
Well, I
in
know
layman's terms?
data's the new oil, they say. Someone told me that once. I don't know
Oh,
what that
yeah, you
means
can
either.
collect it.
Data,
collect
yes.
the
yeah,
data
it's
and
powerful
then-
stuff,
It
right?
The
is.
facts are key. You need
Yeah,
the
yeah.
facts to move forward, so you need the data. And I think, from what I understand, that he's helping provide and find careers for young neurodivergent adults. So people that have got complexities.
Oh, neurodivergent.
with their
Gotcha, okay.
around their brain, and that they can find work. And he's hoping
Okay,
to
brilliant.
find 1,000 employment spaces by 2030.
Wow, so it's kind of like Seek.com, but through his data, he's kind of connecting people with jobs. Is that right?
Possibly, but he doesn't
You know
the
what?
answer
He
to
should just get it because he does something that we don't understand.
that. Yeah, that's just that.
On
Yeah,
merit?
He invented the word neurodivergent.
Shout
That
out
word.
Jeffrey Smith, yeah.
So he's our main guy for the main gong, the
He
Australian
is
of the
our
Year.
guy. That's for the Australian of the Year.
Any other Queenslanders of note, mate? Or that's basically it.
No,
What are you doing the weekend?
So what about
Bob?
Alexa
Well, the list
Leary?
of the-
Did she make the cut?
I think
Young?
I
Young?
think she's our nomination for the Young Australian.
Yeah.
Oh, the Young Australian of the
Yes.
Year.
And she'll be hard to beat.
I'd
would
imagine she
think.
would be.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive what she came back from.
And it is Neil Danaher. Just the names that stand out to me. Neil Danaher. Remember him, the Essendon football player, who was diagnosed with MND, motor
that's
neuron
right. Yeah,
disease, in 2013, and he's had all of those campaigns, including I think he's
That's
the one
the one
responsible
that-
for the ice.
Yeah, they go into the ice bath down the
Oh,
slide.
I saw Rhonda Birchmore sliding down ice.
She's
down
still
in
kicking around,
Victoria.
Rhonda.
Yeah, she's
I like
amazing. She
Rhonda.
just keeps going. I was in the jungle with Rhonda.
I was in Athens with her once.
Well, yeah.
What were you doing in Athens with?
Well, that for another time, but yeah,
On a side note,
She was
but-
fantastic.
Okay, so the
So
AFL
he's the
guy-
Victorian nominee
Right.
Okay.
as well. He's trying to find a cure for MND. I don't know. There's a whole Professor Lee Bromfeld from South Australia, Director and Chair of Child Protection, devoted a life to establishing evidence-based solutions to child abuse and neglect. She's the South Australian nominee.
Oh, that'd be hard to beat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's a rather important job.
And with the exception of Neil Danaher, who has made his name in AFL, but really has been nominated for his work trying to raise money and find a cure for MND.
There's no sporties.
There's no sports stars.
Yeah, I mean, just like because there's been, I think Steve Hall won it one year when he was still playing.
I think a couple of sports people over the years have won it. It always gets a bit of controversy
Or
around
a bit
it.
of blowback.
Yeah.
How many years in a row has Wally Lewis won it?
Oh, he's been denied, unfortunately. We keep lobbying for it.
I'd
I
imagine
mean,
Ash is like
he's the-
petitioning every
Yeah.
year. The great Wally.
And on top of that, a public holiday for his birthday every year. And we should call it the King's holiday. That's when we should take it.
That's what he's actually
and
pushing
she laughs
for.
like I'm joking.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Have you been to a gender reveal party?
No.
I haven't either.
No, I wouldn't suspect
before
that
my
you
time.
would
What
be.
about you?
People
I
that
don't
would be invited.
I
And
don't go
plus,
to such things like baby showers and things like that. I'm not at that stage yet.
if you
I'll get
arrive, they think you're the
get-
Reverend
Yeah.
coming to bless the baby.
There's something wrong if I turn up to one of them.
But, they've become a thing now. Even my sister did a big gender reveal. She had the kids doing a sumo wrestle, and only they knew what the gender of the baby was going to be of their younger sibling.
And the winner was the...
And the winner was the gender. But
Well, so
That's the
it was
weirdest one
like
I've ever heard.
was it a pink and blue
pink
sumo?
and blue sumo. So they're in those big sumo suits.
Well, and if
wrestling.
you got thrown out of the ring,
then
were-
it was the girl won.
The winner was
Yeah.
a girl.
right.
Yeah. Actually, no, it was a boy, my nephew. Good story again. No, but I remember back in the day, I thought, because my husband and I, we were ahead of the curb here. Curve. It's all going well.
I don't know which one it is.
Curve.
We're ahead of the curve here.
okay, curve,
we
yeah, curve.
organised a gender reveal where we asked the person, the sonographer, to write down the sex of the baby in an envelope. And we put it in a Christmas card on the Christmas tree to open on Christmas Day. And that was well before there were gender reveal parties. But a few weeks before Christmas, my mother-in-law, who didn't like the idea of waiting, apparently I found out later,
Come on. She
went,
did not.
opened it, went, this is ridiculous, you're having a boy.
She did not tell
She
you.
did to my husband, and just so he,
What?
bless his heart, because he knew that I would probably lose my.
Didn't tell you.
Didn't tell me, told me later in retrospect,
On,
and
on
I'm
Christmas Day, or did you have that moment of Christmas Day waking up and
yeah. So I thought it was all new
Jeremy
news.
didn't.
And yeah, he's a better actor than me because he looked quite surprised on the day, but
When did he tell you that went down afterwards, obviously?
years later,
oh wow,
Just
that's a
to-
big one.
That's
man.
to
incredibly-
save the relationship.
I
But
don't know the woman, but that's incredibly nosy.
it's very nosy. But I was scrolling the other day on Instagram
It's
and I
outrageous.
came across another situation where a mother-in-law also put her nose in where it wasn't welcome. Do you have the audio of how it played out here?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this. That's the mother-in-law screaming.
Just completely stole our moments. You didn't allow him to hug me.
Are you sure if you did? Like, what's the problem?
Yes, but then we just found out we're going to have a little baby girl.
It's fine, it's fine. Come on, everyone's happy. Come on, let's.
No,
I'm gonna minute, no.
I don't think this is right because you just literally threw yourself at Dane, ended up on the sofa. He couldn't even hug me.
Right, listen, are you a little bit hormonal?
So let me explain what's happened here.
Yeah, what happened?
What's happened is they've revealed that it's a girl. The mother-in-law has screamed, "Run up!" just as the couple are about to hug, and she's hugged
Stolen
him.
the moment.
And she's going, going to be just like its nanny, just like its nanny, just like its nanny.
And who was blowing up? Was that the wife?
The wife then just walked off because she wasn't even allowed to get to her husband, and he's looking at awkwardly, going, "Oh my gosh, I'm in a bit of a shit sandwich here."
And was it another friend saying, "You've wrecked the moment"?
No, she then went back and confronted the mother-in-law, and then the mother-in-law went, "Are you a bit hormonal?" So this keeps happening, you know. Mother-in-law's like overstepping the mark. So I want to know. Give us a call. What's the number again? 13 24 10?
I give the yellow cabs one when I say it. So.
13 24 10.
Yellow cabs,
Have
what are you
you
back in
been at
1989?
it? Have you been at a gender reveal gone wrong?
Oh, you want to go down that route? I thought you were going to
I
go.
thought you were
Let's
gonna
just
go
open up
mother-in-laws.
on the mother-in-laws.
Oh, well, which one do you want to do?
Both. I don't know.
You know,
They're both good.
I've got a quick one that my mum always goes on about, that my sister apparently, when she was like 3, she had this beautiful one curly hair that, I don't know, I've heard this story a million times. Peta had this beautiful curly hair. She'd never had a haircut, ever. And the very first time that my mum's mother-in-law, so Dad's mum, Granny, looked after us, which was never, Peta had this hair down below her shoulder, and Mum came to pick us all up. We'd only been there for like 3 hours, and Granny had cut Peta's hair off.
My mother-in-law did that too.
Aren't they the worst, these mother-in-laws?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Couple of different topics that we're talking about, and it's good because you get on the air and you're automatically on the standby list for Nova's cash or the car. We're talking $25,000 or a brand new Kia Sportage SX Hybrid just for getting on the line, like this next batch.
Well, do you want to go a gender reveal story, Nikki?
Do we have a gender reveal? Yes.
Yeah.
Sammy from
Yes.
Collingwood Park. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I am all right. Now,
That's good.
what happened at your gender reveal?
Okay, so it was a few years back now, and my now ex-best friend
Ooh.
helped me, like, do everything. She organised the cake, like, literally everything. And it came time to cut the cake, and inside the cake was the coloured icing.
Yes.
And she, for some reason, thought that would be the optimal time to be like, I don't know why everybody's so effing hyped and why you're so effing excited. You're having a girl and your husband's sleeping with me, rah, rah, rah. And I was just like, I beg your biggest pardon, what is happening right now?
Oh, my. That's a lot to process.
It's a super reveal.
Yeah, it was great.
Did you not know both of those items? Like, did you not know you were having a girl and that your husband was sleeping with that woman?
No, I had no clue what I was having. I kind of thought that something was going on there because I was spending, like, a lot of time, and she's like, oh, it's for your gender reveal. And I was like, no, it's not sitting right. So I kind of suspected something, but then to kind of have it all thrown at you at once, I was like, what do you mean? What is happening?
Hang on, I've got to ask, which one were you more angry about, her revealing the gender to you or her stealing your husband?
Probably the gender. Because it's like I'll never get the moment back. I'm like, you can have him, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my chewing gum. Would you like that too? But,
So you piffed him, obviously.
yeah.
He's gone.
Oh,
It's a lot.
wow.
It's a lot
I'm
to
sorry
absorb.
about that, Sammy. What a horrible, horrible person. She'll make a
think
good mother-in-law,
I
won't she?
think she's dodged a bullet though. She's done her a favour in some weird way.
Oh, definitely bullet dodged.
Yeah.
Those moments, they're always the
She
blessings.
sounds happy now.
All right, anonymous here.
Oh, I like anonymous.
Ooh, that means it'll be even dirtier.
Yeah, we're going underground.
We
K5.
used to have the cone of silence for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love to bring it back.
Shoot, tell us.
Hey, Nikki. Welcome to the show. I'm loving you.
Thank you. Yay, that's good to hear. We like that.
And I'm a Redcliffe girl, and so represent.
Redcliffe, whenever I hear Redcliffe, I always just want to go, ew!
That's the official, actually, the official.
It's either that or fins up.
Oh, fins
Yes.
up, yes. The
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Are you coming
now.
to a game?
I need to come to a game,
She
don't
doesn't
I?
like Redcliffe that much, and she goes back there now.
I'll go to a game when they're playing somewhere else.
at Suncorp.
I'm joking. I
She's
love
kidding.
Redcliffe. Half an
Yeah.
hour, half your luck.
And we love the Dolphins.
That's it.
But I want to
well,
hear
I've
this
got
story.
a story for you.
Okay.
My ex, I've got to say she's the ex-mother-in-law because she's a crazy bee. She faked cancer to get attention from her sons.
Oh,
I
dear.
beg your pardon. She faked cancer. So which cancer did she choose for starters?
Well, that's important, isn't it?
Well,
It doesn't matter.
It
Oh,
was-
no.
It's kind of critical to the story.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, tell me more. So What made her, like, how often was your husband
cancer,
seeing her?
Well, ex-husband now, but we saw her way too much, but now no more. She faked breast cancer, and she took herself to hospital one day for a heart condition, which I think she did have. And when she was arguing with the doctors that she had cancer, they were telling her, no, you do not. And that's when we came in to visit her with flowers. And I was like, holy shit.
Oh, so it was all revealed in the hospital ward. And so was there a big blowout in the hospital ward? Did you all start arguing?
We didn't see her for a very long time after that.
That's outrageous.
It's almost
Imagine all
like-
the other things she's faking.
Well, exactly. That's almost, if that was in a movie, you'd almost go, nah, it's too far-fetched.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we know
Crazy.
that influencers do that.
Yeah, there actually is. There is some people that
Yeah,
have
there
done
was
that.
a story recently,
Yeah,
wasn't there?
the lady who was poisoning her daughter to get funds and attention. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, faking cancer. There's a special kind of karma for those sorts of people. So do you know where she is now?
Yeah, and
She's
so
doing triathlon
we're all
next Saturday. She's fine.
doing all very much better than her.
Okay, let's leave it at that.
laugh on her.
Okay, well, let's leave it at that.
Yeah, let's.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
What's everyone doing this weekend anyway? I've got a lot planned. Luke Combs tonight.
Nice.
Pretty exciting. Going to meet the boys, pre-drinks, you know.
Doing prees.
Usual suspects, a couple of prees. Heading to Hervey's, just down at Albion.
Is that at Suncorp, the concert?
Yeah, the actual concert's tonight and tomorrow night at Suncorp, so you got all that going on.
I'm going over to Stratty. I'm on the 2 o'clock barge this afternoon.
Oh, you getting out of Dodge?
To North Stratty, yeah.
Ash, 2 o'clock barge.
I'll be on.
again.
I'll be
my
on
mic
2
wasn't
o'clock.
on.
That's all right. What did you say?
Do I need to press that button, or is
That's something that you and
Is
Mitch have
this-
to work out. Like, it's just got to...
who's going to press the button?
Well, obviously there's pushback from Nick. This is the first diva moment.
Oh, no. It's, well,
So that's it seems like it's going to be your
it's one of those
responsibility.
moments where I'm
buddy.
like, I got this. And then I just turn my monitor and just sit back. So that's my bad. We'll off air this. It's okay.
Well, I didn't have much to say anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
What have you got going on this
What
weekend?
are you doing this weekend?
Well, what am I doing? I've got my son's birthday today. Happy birthday, Teddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his birthday today. Yeah, happy
His
birthday, Teddy.
today. So I've got a
little fella.
sleepover tonight, which will be
What do you?
punishing
How many
for
kids?
me.
How many kids you having sleep over?
I've managed to whittle it down to only one.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
I
That's
just
pretty-
kind of
that's
told
pretty
the other
good, isn't
kids they can go home after dinner.
How does he pick out of how many kids are going to be there for the dinner?
How do we pick that?
Yeah, how do you pick the,
Oh, you
the
got to
favourite?
pick it by which mums follow me on Instagram. So just invite those ones. Otherwise, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, right.
Because you can get found out really easy by social media. Like if you're taking, you organise a little kids catch up, and then other mothers see that their kid's not invited, and it gets really awkward.
Oh, really?
But you got to, I can't manage that many kids.
No, who can? That's just ridiculous.
It's hard work. So yeah, we're doing that, and then we're going to have a barbecue on Australia Day.
On Sunday. You want to really celebrate on Sunday. What are you going to do?
Are you gonna? What are you doing for Australia Day?
I'll probably keep it local because we've got no work Monday. Actually, you know what? I'm going to our good friends at Oasis. I'm going to go out in the boat on Sunday, so I'll do that for Australia Day. There's the thing called Feast and Fizz I'm going to, which sounds like there's a lot of food and drinks at Hervey's at Albion. So I'm going to that. I've got a big
great.
Australia Day planned, actually.
You doing?
But all in
Oh,
Brizzy.
yeah, all in Brizzy Day. Yeah, I'm keeping it local this time.
Yeah.
Ash, what are you doing?
On Australia Day.
Yes.
I don't know. I'll be over at Point Lookout. So whatever.
What goes
is
on
going
Hang on, aren't you
I
going
will-
spearfishing? Aren't you going spearfishing?
What?
My boys will be spearfishing.
You can't spearfish.
No. I spearfished last week.
No, you can, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
He didn't get anything.
No, I didn't
but-
get anything.
Well, that's a win for him. If it doesn't hit himself or something.
That's what. That's what.
Yeah, no contact is a win if he's spearfishing. I think you should stop that as a friend.
Well, I'll be supervising
Yeah.
the spearfishing.
Good on you. That's good.
This weekend. Yeah, a bit of that, surfing maybe, and fishing. I'm taking my rods over to Fraser.
So a
then go
very
up the
Australian
beach.
Australia Day,
Yeah.
all round.
Yeah.
So hang on. Today you're going where?
Point Lookout.
Which is Stradbroke.
Stratty.
North
And then
Stratty.
you go to Fraser.
No, did I say
Oh, I
Fraser?
thought you said Fraser at the end there. Sorry.
No. Oh,
Okay.
maybe I did. I don't
Okay,
know. But
right.
no,
So
I'm going to
Stratty.
Point Lookout, Stratty.
Right, okay. That's a good one.
Oh, mate, it's unreal. Look,
I love I only ever get the bloody Stratty for that for the great triathlon, but every time, so many places
Australian
around
salute.
within striking distance of Brisbane that you continually go, oh, why do I go here once every couple of years? Like Tangalooma is another one.
Yeah, who was
Which
I
is
talking
Morton
to
Island, right?
recently? They'd never. Oh,
Have you been to
No, that's
Nikki?
me. I've never been to Stratty.
Nikki's never been to Stratty. We just had
Isn't
this
that crazy,
conversation
though?
yesterday.
Like, I've always been a Morton girl because we'd always go, oh, stop.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We should mention, Mitch, by the way, is anchoring the show. Is that the correct terminology?
Was that who he is?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, by definition, there's been a few hiccups this week that maybe that's not what I'm doing.
Oh,
not,
mate, don't
not
let the big cheeses spook you. You're going fine.
You're the big cheese I'm talking
I think
about.
it was
Oh,
more
yeah,
when
so I gave you one little
Occasionally I'm doing this and mixing up the buttons
Oh, yeah.
and turning mics
He's
off,
turning mic off.
so
I think I called him a knob jockey at one point.
that was day one, Nikki.
He needed that, though.
I think by 7:30 you said I don't trust Mitch anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is awkward.
I threw a stapler at you on Wednesday. But
Yeah.
probably needed that too.
I deserve it.
You did
that.
deserve
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But there's a resounding question online. Everyone's going, where's Buzz?
Evidently.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a bit of that as well, actually.
Yeah, well, Buzz is like, he's upper management, Buzz? Would he classify Buzz
Well,
as
he was
upper
double.
management? Like
He was
wearing two
double
hats?
dipping when he
Yes.
was Button Monkey. He was double dipping.
Yeah.
because he's like middle to upper.
He's Boss
management.
Cocky. He's Johnny Cock of the Walk.
Yeah, he's sitting in there now.
Yeah, feet up on the desk,
Feet
sort
up
of, hands behind his ears, just listening and judging. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
where
he's,
Buzz is.
he's doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
He's
Buzz,
the
so
string puller, chief string puller.
He's not lost to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not BSing. You know.
No.
This is actually what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Buzz. That's Buzz's official job. So
Yeah.
Mitch is here
I am here.
in the hot seat, doing a good job, turning Nikki's mic off when it should be on, and all those
Occasionally.
things. We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
That's all right. He backs me up when I'm talking about girly stuff. I feel like, Mitch, you
what?
understand.
I'm the girly
not
one
like
in the room.
girly stuff, but like, when I get onto gossip and stuff like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tabloid things, he's across it.
Yeah, he
Whereas
loves-
you guys
he loves
are
that
just
stuff. He
loves
looking
it,
at
he
me
does.
like the wheel's still spinning, but
Yeah.
the hamster's dead.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Luttsy, when are you doing the Luke Combs concert? Are you
Tonight.
Are you do a double up, Willie?
I'm thinking about it. Maybe.
Yeah.
But definitely tonight. Definitely tonight. We're getting the crew. We're getting the old crew back
That's
together.
going to be so good.
I'm getting. Who am I getting? I'm getting Summer Stud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So where's he been?
Big Al.
Oh, he's been playing
Al
cricket.
Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yep. He's been playing cricket, so he's back. So
Bowie?
Pretty pumped.
Bowie
yeah.
going?
Richie Larney from 4X.
All your boys.
It's a big crew.
Yeah.
You're always going out with 4X.
Yeah. They're my boys.
That's his crew.
It's better than going out with your 4Xs, isn't it?
Oh yeah, God!
Could you imagine that?
Couldn't pay me enough. I'd be dead in 10 seconds. They'd literally. Oh yeah.
I'm still getting the hang of all your mates and all your
Yeah. We've
like,
got crews. We've got
You know,
going. on.
and his mum.
But you're invited,
your
by the
best
way. I
one.
want to get you more involved in some of my
I feel like
crews.
I need to get to know.
We both drink scotch as well.
You're a Scotch drinker.
Not a purist. I drink. I water it down.
Oh, you put lolly water in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all right.
He
Whatever.
once rung me from a first class lounge, like not even Qantas Club, but first class.
Remember who was it?
Lounge.
Who else
Yes,
was in
I
it?
do. It was Jeffrey Rush, and Luttsy rang me. He was and he goes, "I'm in first class lounge. It's just me and Jeffrey Rush, and I'm pretty sure you're not meant to be mixing Johnny Walker Blue with Coke, but I am."
That's a true story. Yeah. I'm not a purist,
That's
but we can still be
outrageous.
friends. Like we can still drink together.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
I can't wait to drink with you. Actually, it'd be fun.
Oh, I'm a good drunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon you would be too.
Only on the whiskey though. That gin stuff.
That sends you a bit nuts.
Just makes me a bit sad. I
Yeah,
actually
it's-
get sad from gin.
It's funny how certain.
Drinks set you off, but bubbles get me on the bubbles. Woo!
Yeah.
Party Nikki comes out straight away,
That's
and a
good.
limoncello spritz. I'm legless in like 2 drinks.
Really?
They're amazing. They're like the kind of European wanker version of Aperol spritz.
Aperol spritz, yeah.
It's like you don't have an Aperol spritz, you have a limoncello spritz because I went to Europe.
Limoncello spritz, but they'd serve it in Brizzy.
Yeah, if you ask for it, they're catching on. They're
Yeah,
catching
cool.
on.
Oh, they got me pumped for the weekend now.
Yeah, you got to have one of those, and then call me when you're giggling.
You look like a yellow cello chimmel right now. That's what you look like. You're completely yellow today.
I am all yellow. Well, I thought I was going to be going out and handing out Gatorades, and then he said, "No, we're not doing that anymore."
No.
So I dress for being out in the sun with the
right.
people,
Okay.
and
Right.
give them safety yellow in case I got run over.
Fair play.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm smarter than
Bright and Answer deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
Geez, that's unbelievable. $100,000 off your new home
That's
every month.
Boom.
Shout out Brighton Homes, back on board for another year. Long-time supporters.
Love you, Brighton.
Are smarter than who? And what have we got now? We've got Melanie out of Baronia Heights. Hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm so excited. I listen to the show every day.
Thank you.
And with my granddaughter. And I'm surprised I got on.
Who's your favourite?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. These are all my favourite, but I actually like Nikki.
Yeah, okay, so the rules are you've got 30 seconds on the clock.
She knows the rules, Luttsy. She's a long-time first time.
I know.
She's got it under control.
Comedy.
He's trying to move on, Melanie, because you didn't pick him.
Already there, Ron.
Why have I got Steve written down?
Is she in the
Who's
box, by
Steve
the way?
May?
I haven't
Yes.
even seen her. She's been gone since the whole song.
Yep, put herself into the soundproof booth.
She took off early today. She's getting the hang of it. All right, let's do it, Melanie. 30 seconds on the clock. We're playing for 200. And your time starts now. In Scrabble, how many points is the Z tile worth?
10.
Which 2000s TV sitcom recently announced a revival series for 2025?
I do not know.
On the periodic table, which metal is represented by the letters AU?
Gold.
What is the capital city of Australia?
Canberra.
What is 142 plus 10?
Sorry, I'm going to have to
minus
stop
6?
you there.
Whoa,
Stop
whoa.
talking. It's over.
So you didn't get to the final question. No, you chewed up a lot of time there with question 3.
Went the distance on the third.
And you didn't get through to the final question, that long mathematical question. Geez, some questions took a while to get out,
there was
didn't
some
they?
very wordy, weren't they?
I think you took longer to ask the question than me to reply.
I reckon
I know.
you did too. It's your fault.
Let's see how
Stop
you
asking long questions.
fare.
How dare you?
I will be asking the same questions to Nikki, though, when she comes in. Yeah. So let's bring in the gimp. 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 All right, Nikki. To finish the week
we haven't got
with a
another
win.
song yet, have we?
No.
It feels weird.
Yeah, we need something.
I just
there,
turned
don't
my own mic on then.
we? Oh, thanks a lot, Mitch.
Good on you.
Huh? Why don't we get her to go over there and press the buttons for the song and ads and everything?
Why don't you put a
All right, you ready? 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, wait.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And your time starts now. In Scrabble, how many points is the Z tile worth?
8.
Which 2000s TV sitcom recently announced a revival series for 2025?
Don't know.
On the periodic table, which metal is represented by the letters AU?
Aluminium.
What is the capital city of Australia?
Canberra.
What is 142 plus 10 minus 6?
148.
Stop the clock.
Oh, okay.
146.
No, he certainly was there before there was a
lot. There was a
I think
lot.
it was
How
wrong
was she on
anyway.
time?
I don't even know. I can't even think maths like that.
Oh, maths.
I know, right?
What was the answer to that question?
148.
That's how I feel.
You're right, Nikki.
It was just maths.
Yeah.
The only maths I can do is splitting a
Isn't that
bill
awful? Yeah.
in favour of me.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. That's the only time I was stressed at school was like trying to do that top maths. Remember, we've had this conversation. The best day of my life was my parents said you can do maths in the sandpit.
Yeah, it was called
Maths in space.
It was called. Mine was called Maths in Space.
Yours was Maths in Space.
Maths in
Maths in the
Sandpit. We've
Sandpit.
been through this.
Yeah.
Mine was Maths in Society, but we called it. It was called
Maths in Society.
Maths in Space.
It was the best day of my life.
I'm so lost.
The stress
What
of not
maths
having
did
to
you do?
maths.
Did you do Maths 1, Maths 2, whatever it is,
Oh,
or did
the
you do
easy
the
one.
Yes, you did
Yeah.
Maths in Space.
The day my parents let me drop down from the top one is that I still to this day my shoulders roll.
I can't can't believe that you even got into the top one.
We had to.
Must have been nepotism.
No, grade 10, you had to.
His dad's a school teacher. He must be smart. Come on, it'll be a big deal in the household, but he belongs in maths in space.
Sucks.
What'd you do, Mitch? Were you maths in space?
Maths A, yeah.
Oh, maths
It was
A.
A, B, and C,
Yeah,
and maths was maths in A was maths in space, essentially.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Had a hand in B, and I'm like, not for me.
All right, let's have a look at it.
I gave it a couple of weeks.
In Scrabble, how many points is the Z-tile worth? Now, Melanie, you said 10. Nikki said 8. Correct answer is 10.
Oh,
Did you know?
I had no
I
idea.
obviously got it wrong. Why did you take so long? If you don't know,
Because I was
just
trying
get
to like have flashbacks. I'm like, come on,
yeah.
photographic memory, do your thing.
Never
Yeah, fair
works.
play.
It's 1-0, Melanie, top of the second. Which TV's... How long-worded is this question? Which 2000s TV
Particularly when you
sitcom
say it.
recently announced a revival series for 2025? It's Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh,
God.
Okay, let's just move on.
okay.
You both got it wrong.
Yeah.
Question number 3. On the periodic table, which metal is represented by the letters
AU.
aluminium?
AU.
AU. You said aluminium.
I did.
Melanie said gold.
Melanie said gold. Gold is correct.
Nice. Sharp.
Yeah. On point.
That's right. Yeah, I remember I was talking about that.
It's 2-0
I've
to
never
Melanie.
spelled gold with an AU, just say.
Yeah, how'd they get that? Other than AU.
At least
being Australia.
aluminium, and that's how you'd start. You know,
I know, they're just
got those
making
letters in
stuff
it.
up at this point.
Stupid.
What rubbish.
Nerds.
What maths did you do, Melanie? I bet you did the smart one, didn't you?
No, I did general.
Oh, okay.
General
Math.
What is the capital city of Australia? You both said Canberra. That is correct. Now, that saves you from the pantsing,
Yes,
Nikki.
yes.
You're on the scoreboard. But the final question, Melanie didn't get to answer at 142. Plus 10, minus 6 is 146. Nikki said 148, but it's a 3-1 victory. Melanie, you're smarter than Nikki.
Well done, Melanie.
I didn't think I was going to get any of those right. Oh, totally.
There you go.
Gold. How did you know gold? How?
Well, you know what? I had some memory because I remember we had a conversation once about, because AU is Australia, right? And how at the Olympics we win gold. So that's the only way
that's
I had
a little
some
cheat
memory of
hack.
that. But like,
And I know because I've been doing this a while, and I reckon that's about the 800th time I've asked that
Oh,
question.
we do get it a lot.
I know
yeah.
the table too. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium,
You had your
boron,
chance,
carbon,
you blew it.
oxygen.
Let's go to the cave.
I'm trying to make up.
I just said the most obvious.
Hang on. How did you know that, the whole thing, and not know AU? You actually know the...
You don't know what it's like
Where
until
did
you're
you
in the
learn
hot
that?
seat. What?
Hydrogen, blah, 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 blah. All that crap you just said. Where did you learn that?
In influencer school.
With your friend Charlotte.
Yeah, me and Charlotte.
Have you spoken to her again? Is that friendship
No,
momentarily done?
no, I left the group chat. That one's done. But moving on to the cave, the prize.
I'll give you. Well, you've won as well, so I'm not giving you too much, Melanie. I'll give you I'm kidding. $100 Otto voucher. That's a newie.
Okay.
I love that. You'll love Otto. It's a great restaurant. And also, I'll tell you what. I'll give you. I've got a couple of family passes. 4 tickets to see A Complete Unknown. This is the Bob Dylan movie that's open in cinemas now.
Did you go and watch it last night?
I went to Gold Class Event Cinemas at Chermside yesterday. I'm a big fan of it. It's right in my wheelhouse.
I bet that you start listening to Bob Dylan songs. Like when
Yeah, I know. You realise he's got a pretty cool back catalogue. I like... Yeah, okay. Are we going to talk about that later or just off air? Yeah, I'll give you a call on the way home. All right, now we're just wasting everyone's time.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, long weekend. Australia Day is on Sunday. We've got Monday off. What do they do? Like, traditionally, Australia Day would be the hottest 100. You know, they play
It
that.
was for years and years. It was an institution. That's what you'd do. You'd have the hottest 100 playing in the background on Australia Day.
Yeah.
Is it still happening?
I don't know.
Oh,
No, I think it's on the Saturday or the Monday. I don't know.
Right.
It's
Oh,
not
so they've
like-
still
they've
got it, but
taken off
not-
the actual day and just switched it. I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's how I relate it to. You know, the countdown to the number one. We had to look back on all of the number ones that there's been.
we did.
Yeah, there's been some crackers over the years.
I haven't got that list there.
You can kind of look at it and work out when you got old. You know what I mean? Like when you stop going, damn, that was a killer track. And go, who the hell are the Shampoozies? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's some crackers, and also interesting if you look back, some pretty mainstream stuff back in the day. Like you put out Offspring,
Offspring in '96 or '98,
whenever that was. That was pretty fly for a white guy.
It was like when Taylor Swift ventured over onto the Hottest 100. Remember that? And everyone was up in arms, going, "What? That's not kind of indie."
Yeah, but if people are voting for it, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Did she win? I didn't see her on the list.
No.
Bernard won. Bernard Fanning won.
Mm-hmm.
Wish You Well.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Powderfinger won with the Two Hands, one from Two Hands. These days,
yeah.
And that wasn't even on an album yet.
Two
at that
nominations.
Point. That was just on the Two Hands soundtrack when it won.
Yeah,
some absolute crackers. So we've plucked out just our favourites.
Top five.
Yeah,
we picked out.
It's our top. We call it our top five.
Yeah.
It's our top five.
But every song that features in the top five has been a Triple J Hottest 100 number one song.
Yes.
So who have we got, Mitch? Who made it? It was the four of us
in the room, and producer Alicia as well.
Alicia, should have chosen something
brilliant.
English, probably the Oasis song.
Yeah, probably Oasis.
We'll see.
She's from Wigan.
Yeah. Here it is, the top five.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ash, Luttsy, and Nikki Osborne's Top 5 Triple J Hottest
Number redacted.
Countdown. 5. Luttsy.
You'll be walking your dog in a few hours. I'll be asleep in my brother's house. You're 1,000 miles away with food between your teeth. Come up for the summer, I've got a place near the beach. There's room for your dog. There's no aphrodisiac like loneliness. Truth, beauty, and a picture of you. There's no aphrodisiac like loneliness. Youth, truth, beauty, fame, boredom, and a bottle of goon.
Alicia.
And I don't want to live that way. Reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't caught you hung up on somebody that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off.
I thought
Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and that feels so rough.
Best yet.
No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Yes!
Mitch.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I use public toilets and I piss on the seat. I walk around in the summertime saying, "How about this heat?" I'm an asshole.
Oh, we've got Nick in the back.
I'm an asshole.
Ash.
Pull up on your block and break it down. We play it breakfast. AM to the PM, PM to the AM, fool. Eat it up a DM, you just gotta hate 'em, fool. If I quit your BM, I still ride Mercedes, fool. If I quit this season, I'll still be the greatest, fool. My last stroke just went viral. Riding Ocho put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C would like to keep it on a high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Bet, be humble. Bet, sit down. Bet, be humble. Bet, sit down. Bet, be humble. Bet, sit down. Bet, be humble.
Nikki.
Here we go.
Now he's getting a tattoo, yeah, he's getting ink done. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Frankly, he's trying too hard and he's not quite
Yes.
hit. But in his own mind, he's the doping strip. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the video is worth checking out. I think it's on our Insta.
That'll be going up the next couple of minutes, yes.
The surprise of the day was Alicia.
That was the breakthrough.
That
was the
opening
breakthrough.
verse. The verse was great. The chorus,
She's this close to being good.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
It's meant to hit 37 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
What? Today. Where are you, Nikki? I see you out on the street.
I'm down on the river, and look, I'm giving out soak gift cards to the bathhouse. Have you been there before?
Once.
No, once? You've been there once?
Yep.
So would you like a 90-minute session?
Who are these
having a
people?
soak?
Who are these people, Nikki?
Yeah, who are... Hang on, wait. Hang on.
They look very
He's
fit.
not taking it. It's quite awkward because I don't have a proper mic. He said it's proper awkward. So hang on, what's your name?
John.
And what do you do, John?
I'm a FIFO worker.
He's a FIFO worker and you're out for a run today.
He's a secret agent, that bloke.
yeah.
So you're getting in nice and early because it's going to be pretty hot today.
That's right.
Hey, Nikki, go to the other person. She looks far
All
more
right.
interesting.
Okay, Luttsy wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
Jess.
Jess, are
Hey,
you
Jess.
with... Sorry, what was your name again?
It doesn't matter whether they're together.
They don't care.
It's irrelevant.
They don't care about John.
They're obviously trading partners, and he's been friend zoned long ago, by the way.
Okay,
Get back to Jess.
He's being friend zoned, or are you actually together?
What?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
They're
We're
friends.
uncovering things here.
Catch up on my 2 weeks back in Brisbane. That's what that is.
Thank you.
They're on a run.
What's her story? What's Jess's story, Nikki?
What's your story, Jess? What do you do?
I'm a mining engineer.
Okay, okay, they're both FIFO, so they're flying in and flying out at the same time.
Yeah, it was awkward.
So, Jess, would you like a gift voucher to go and have a session?
Sure.
Well, not like a soaking session, not a session with John. Here we go. All right, there you go. We'll give you those. You've been good sports.
So is that
Enjoy
Soak
your
Bathhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Soak Bathhouse.
How good.
Bye.
At the
He
bomb
said
that place.
thanks for the awkwards this morning.
Oh, I think John created the awkwardness, not us, quite frankly.
Yeah, John did. He's wearing pink glasses. I mean, really.
John's a filthy,
glasses.
let's be honest.
Grow up,
Who are
John.
we going to go to?
Here you go.
Oh, the
here.
dog walker.
What about the lady
Let's
with the
go
dog?
to the dog
Yeah,
walker.
go.
Yes.
Oh, the
Lady
Oh,
in
hang
blue.
on.
Hi.
Yeah, what's her name? Not her, the other one.
Okay, I'm on the radio right now. Nova Breakfast. Luttsy wants to know what your name is.
Chantel.
Chantel. And you're out for a walk with your dog. What kind of breed is this dog?
Bichon Frise Cross Poodle.
Glad I asked. So, Bichon Cross Frise. Oh, I do. Bashoodle. It's a bashoodle. So, it's going to be a hot one today. Is that why you're out early?
Yes.
Yes. Can you guys hear this?
Yeah, the dog.
We're getting the dog on camera. It
Oh, you
sounds
get the dog
fantastic,
on camera.
actually. Yeah.
Now I'm giving out vouchers today for people who are out and about with the pout. Have you ever been to Soak Bathhouse before?
I have, yeah.
Oh, so you're a goer. Would you like a 90-minute session?
I would love one.
Well, there we go. We have
Fantastic.
someone who is less awkward than John. Thank you very much,
Hey, Nikki,
Chantel.
is it actually real hot out there? How does it feel?
I tell you what, I'm overruling Bomb today. I don't think it's going to get that hot. I think they're making stuff up.
Okay,
As
that's
long as
interesting.
this cloud
You're
cover
right.
hangs over, I think
Yeah.
we're okay.
Yeah, they said it was going to
Okay,
get to
wait.
37. There's
Who am I-
another lady with a dog there standing under the tree. She looks...
No, she's going to go the other one.
Hang on. Where am I
that one
going?
there, that one
This
there.
way, go. Yes, yes,
With
yes.
that one?
Yeah.
This
yeah.
one? Okay,
Why
we'll
not?
talk to this one.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Georgia.
Georgia, you're on radio right now. So,
Nova.
Georgia, what do you do?
I'm a stay-at-home girlfriend.
A stay-at-home girlfriend.
Is that-
If
I'd say
anyone
that's the
hacked
toughest
the
job of all.
Matrix,
The toughest
Oh.
job of all, I say, Nikki. The
yeah, that is
stay-at-home
the
girlfriend.
They're saying this is the toughest job of all.
Oh, it is. No.
So, what does the boyfriend do?
He's an electrician.
He's an electrician. I see Sparky. The tradies have got it sussed, haven't they?
Electricians.
Cashed up
He's
now.
bringing in
They
some coin.
get hot birds like Georgia.
Yep.
And what about your dog? What's your dog's name?
Her name's Lilo.
Lilo.
What combo's Lilo? What is that? That's a...
Lilo is a pug.
That's a pug.
Definitely a
Pure
pug.
yes.
Yes.
So hang on, you're opening it up to have to get another one called Stitch, am I
I
right?
know. I want a little black one, and I want to call him Stitch.
Don't we all?
There we
So cute.
Well, make it happen. What's your boyfriend's name?
Christian.
Christian. Now you know what to get her for her birthday. But aside from that, we're going to give you a Soak bathhouse voucher.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, George. She's on board. I like
She's living
Georgia.
quite the life, isn't she?
This whole thing, or do I
Yeah.
give up a two?
Oh, yeah, no, keep the whole thing.
whole
The whole
laminated
laminated thing.
Okay, cool, thank
Yeah,
you.
put that in your wallet.
Mummy's so spoiled, huh?
Mummy's spoiled.
Yeah, Mummy's-
Hey,
Mummy's on
I
a good
love
wicket.
pugs. I love the way I love the way they snore while they're awake. I'm getting accosted by Lilo right now.
Stay-at-home girlfriend.
I've never heard that.
What on earth?
I've actually never ever heard that one, Mitch.
That is the best.
I'm a stay-at-home girl.
They're just still overwhelmed that you're a stay-at-home girlfriend.
I know, pretty lucky.
That's
Yeah,
unreal.
she's like,
Look at
she's
you.
loving life. See,
Tenerife.
the happiest people are stay-at-home girlfriends. This is what I've got from this morning.
So above 30 degrees yet, Nikki, or is it still on the rise?
Above 30.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
do you
not
reckon?
sweaty yet. I'm not feeling
Oh,
like
that's not above 30 then.
it is muggy, but it's moist. So,
Oh,
what temperature,
geez.
Georgia, do you think it is?
I would say 26 or 27 degrees.
There you go.
26 or 27. She's right. She's bang on.
Oh, love that.
No one knows the
Oh,
temperature
see?
like a stay-at-home girlfriend.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
There is a quiz for you boys to see who's been paying attention.
How well do you know Nikki?
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
What is that?
I think it's Sound of Music.
Is it Sound of Music?
Oh.
Or is it Mary Poppins?
I might be Mary Poppins.
I think it's Mary Poppins.
But that wasn't you singing. That was.
Yeah,
that was Alicia.
That was Alicia.
All right. So what is this? Are these questions that you've told us during this week?
I
Or-
think there are things you might have picked up on or might have picked up on in the press. I didn't write these questions, by the way, but
Right, so it could be anything.
it could be anything.
Okay.
But,
I don't like when they don't run through
you
us.
should be
It's not
across.
like-
There's usually a rule, and one of us
Yeah.
has to know what the hell's going on.
You should
but
be across most of it.
It's not like a comprehension test. Like some of the stuff, like I might not have read all of the articles. Like that's all I'm saying.
No, I
Like,
know.
yes.
It's just
It's not comprehension. Like we've been told this.
She doesn't
week.
know.
Yeah.
I actually
she didn't write the
don't
answers to
know.
questions.
Yeah.
So it could be anything. This is dangerous.
All right. Okay.
All right, question number 1.
What is Nikki's go-to morning drink?
Oh,
So you got to write that down.
Oh,
I got an answer.
sorry.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't. But I've been in there with you every
Don't
morning.
don't give any
yeah,
clues.
sorry, yeah.
Don't give any clues.
Well, when you arrived before we're on air.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know. Yep.
Okay.
Turn our
Mitch,
answers.
you're playing.
Yep.
Chai tea.
I say chai.
Oh,
Jeremy's.
I couldn't remember yours, but I knew that I knew your husband's.
No.
Jeremy's.
Jeremy's.
Jeremy's
is
is
chai.
chai.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he came in to have a chai because he's Missy's chai. So, yeah,
Yeah, you got
you're
a whole.
all
We'll have
right.
to get into that at some stage. Nikki's got a whole deal going on with the chai tea of a morning.
What is
Well, that's
chai
pretty
tea?
good start from us.
It's
What
like
is chai tea?
coffee for pussies. It's like
So it's got. Like,
it's got a bit of caffeine in it, but not as much as coffee, and it's sweet. It's yum.
and you travel the world sourcing it.
I took it everywhere with me, all around
Oh.
the world, like a moron. I had an esky that I took all around Europe, and
So
I'm going to
but
these
it's from
beautiful.
Australia. I
Yes,
thought you
Melbourne.
got it
I get it from Melbourne.
Right, on Melbourne chai tea.
Oh,
wow.
Shit.
I know.
I thought I
know.
could smell the difference in the kitchen. I mean, that ain't the Queensland shit, is it? That's
from
pure
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, that
That's,
is.
yes. Okay. Well, listen, we're all on the board.
Oh, yep.
One each. Yep.
What is Nikki's dog's name?
I know that.
They're writing. They're right. Ash, you look like you're across this. Luttsy.
I got nothing.
Oh, the wheel's still spinning, but the hamster's
He won't
dead
get it.
again.
He won't
I
get
don't
this.
remember, so I just wrote Milo.
Okay.
I got whiskey.
Milo.
Whiskey, Milo, Sparky. Ash, you were correct with
Yeah,
whiskey.
man.
Oh, well
Whiskey.
done.
Named after my favourite tipple, which Luttsy ruins with lolly water.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I bastardise it with Coke, as Bernie Pramberg once said.
Coke.
Bernie
Oh,
Pramberg.
Coca-Cola.
The
Bernie
first time I ever
Pramberg.
had Johnny Walker, he went. He was at the Johnny Walker Classic Golf Tournament, Hope Island. And he went, "You can't bastardise it with Coke."
No, you can't.
He was right.
Shout out the former rugby league
Yeah,
scribe that
the
we haven't
great-
heard of since 1984.
No one knows.
That's just fighting juice.
I know.
All right.
What is Nikki's husband's name?
Oh, yeah, no.
I know.
All right, we've
I
got-
know this because I called him Josh yesterday.
Yeah,
I
I
felt
remember that.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was idiot.
Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Oh,
yeah.
Jeremy Star.
With a double R, I'm going for bonus points because I need to.
stop sucking up,
No,
Mitch.
I need to make up some lost ground. So
Okay, so
Okay.
Ash, you're still in the
Yeah,
lead.
he's leading.
3-1 across.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
What charity did Nikki donate $25,000 to?
I wrote that one because I wanted to seem like a good person.
Oh, well, yeah. I see what's happening here. Mother Teresa over here.
Yep.
I got no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
They're all at a loss. MD.
I almost went MDMA. That's not it,
Oh.
is it?
No, that's not
That's
it.
a good guess. I'll go
MND.
MND.
That's right.
Oh, and MND too. We're talking about it this morning.
Yeah.
I'll write it down too. Yep.
MMD, you're all wrong.
What
I
is it?
gave it to the koalas after the floods in Lismore.
What, do you have handouts to the koalas, or do you put it through some intermediary?
No, through Friends of the Koala, I gave them $25,000 to go and collect more trees and plant more trees.
That's very
and
good.
look after all the injured ones and all the ones with chlamydia.
Yeah, I was going to say you could cure chlamydia.
There's a lot of chlamydia in the
There's a lot of
koala
chlamydia.
It's taking them out.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, it's a serious issue.
They're horny bastards.
Yeah, they are.
They get
Well, how would
around.
we know that 25k was that?
It was a big news story in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
are we supposed to know that?
Because
I
you
forget
meant
what
to pay
happened
attention.
yesterday. Like, I
but we
forget what
didn't
happened in
know
the
you.
first hour of the show.
No, that's
Yes.
fair. That's fair.
Okay, anyway.
All right, yes.
And final one.
You're a good person.
What reality show was Nikki on last year?
Oh, no.
Last year.
God.
Last year. What was
I don't know. I'm going to say this.
Look, I don't feel so bad that you don't know these because when I first came in to test with you guys, I got you both mixed up.
Oh, exactly. I mean,
That's
how
all
we,
right, yeah.
how we, honestly,
You
how am I
can't keep
supposed
up
to
to
know
track with
what-
everything.
No, you can't.
Was it Dancing with the Stars?
Dancing with the Stars?
Dancing with the Stars.
I went to say
Celebrity Apprentice. Oh, Mitch.
I thought the others were older. Like I knew that the jungle was older.
I
so
thought you were a geek. Oh, well.
Are we right?
Yes, you're right.
other
Dancing with
ones have
the
you been
Stars. 3 actually. I was on another one last year, The Big Trip. But yeah, so Dancing with the Stars, The Jungle, and The Big Trip.
Yeah, right.
I've never heard of the Big Trip.
No, it was a new one.
Oh.
Might come back, but not if you haven't heard of it. That's not a good sign, is it?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Ash, Luttsy, and Nikki Osborne's Caller of the Week.
Merch pack 1. First one of the year. We're giving away.
Coveted.
So, Nikki, what's in the merch pack for this year?
Merch pack. Well, we've got the Ash, Luttsy, and Nikki tote bag. And then I got to choose a towel and what it said on it. So my towel says dry harder. So you get a dry harder towel. Then Lutsy's What Would Luttsy Do stubby cooler and Ash's Gone Fishing bucket hat now. I really realised the truth in that hat.
Yeah.
Because whenever he's not here, he's fishing.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He lives out there in that other world. Out
Far
there
beyond
on
the
the horizon. Is that a different tote bag? I think if the illustration
It looks
correct,
different.
It's a blue. It's
It looks
completely
different.
blue. I like it.
I can say that my Gone Fishing bucket hat is the exact same one as last year.
Much like your promo pics.
But they're from
They keep
longer than
rolling
last
them
year, I
out.
can tell you that much, Nikki.
1994, when we did that.
They go back a few years, those ones.
We had to buy them from 4BC.
But Sammy out of Collingwood Park, you're our first caller of the week.
So much.
this is from not too long ago, to be fair.
My now ex-best friend helped me, do everything. She organised the cake, literally everything. And it came time to cut the cake, and inside the cake was the coloured icing.
Yes.
And she, for some reason, thought that would be the optimal time to be like, I don't know why everybody's so effing hyped and why you're so effing excited. You're having a girl and your husband's sleeping with me, rah, rah, rah. And I was just like, I beg your biggest pardon, what is happening right now?
I've got to ask, which one were you more angry about? Her revealing the gender to you or her stealing your husband?
Probably the gender. I'm like, you can have him, that's fine. I'm almost done with my chewing gum. Would you like that too? But,
It was well constructed. Cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Had everything.
shots fired. She got her revenge and got it all out on air. That's
Perfect.
And then she gets...
Was that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yes, it was today, Ash. See, he's gone fishing. He's still in the
he's
studio.
out. He's left.
He's halfway down the Pacific
looking
motorway.
I'm looking at Honey Birdette emails at the moment.
Oh, of course you are.
Well, there you go.
Bloody
Sammy.
hell.
thank you so much, guys.
Hey,
Thank
by
you.
the way, have you had any feedback? What was that, about an hour ago?
Yeah, have you
or
had
so?
any texts?
Yeah.
Has your
Yeah,
phone blown
my
up?
mum, my mum listens to you guys, so she called me and was just like, you had to do it. You had to do it.
Is
You
she
had
there?
to put her out there. No, she's not. She's all at work at the moment.
No, was
so,
she there on the day of
When it
reckoning?
happened.
She was there, and her shots were missiles compared to mine.
I was going to
It
say,
was-
your mum would have gone rank, surely.
Oh, yeah, it was.
There's nothing
Not
quite
one of her
like when
finest
you poke
moments.
the bear, the mama
Yeah,
bear.
don't mess with my Sammy.
Yeah,
They go wild.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, good on you. You've won this very exclusive merch pack, the first of the year. Congratulations.
Thank you guys so
Sammy!
much.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Yeah, so you love Bill Burr, don't you? The comedian
Well,
Bill Burr.
you put me on to him, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do love him now, yeah.
Yeah, you like Bill Burr, Nikki?
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
He just says It goes hard. Oh, I've got my mic on. Excellent.
I think he's one of the best comedians going around, like Bill Burr. And you probably seen his specials on Netflix.
Got a new one coming out, I think, in March.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Which he says is his best ever. He's like, this is the best hour he's ever put together. So
Really?
Been listening to his podcast.
That's a big deal for a comic to say that, because usually they're just like self-loathing. They just hate everything they put out because nothing's good enough. That's why they're so sad all the time. And that's true. Comedians are very sad.
Sometimes very sad.
Yeah.
Bill's just angry, I think.
He'd be one of the hottest tickets in town, though. Bill Burr.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is the story. So Bill Burr, and then so you know Bill Burr, you know Billy Corgan, lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins. You got any Pumpkins stuff there?
Yeah.
So Billy Corgan, lead singer of the Pumpkins.
They look alike.
Wait till you hear this. So Billy Corgan told a story recently saying that he never really knew his dad. His dad was a bit of a drifter. His mother, Billy Corgan's mother, pulled him aside and said, "Listen, do you know the comedian Bill Burr? Because I think he might be your brother."
Stop it.
What?
Stop it.
When did you find this out? Is this...
Well, Billy Corgan, towards the end of last year, came out on a podcast and said, "Look, your father, slept around." They're about the same age. They're both called Billy, by the way.
Yeah, he's only got one name.
And this week, just a couple of days ago, Bill Burr was doing a podcast with Howie Mandel, another comedian. Mm-hmm. It was on Howie Mandel's podcast last year that Billy Corgan told this story. So without telling Bill Burr, Howie Mandel brought Billy Corgan onto the podcast.
Wow.
So that these two could meet. And I thought it was a joke when I heard it, because they do look alike. And people have actually said that. Like Billy Corgan, top musician, pure creative genius. And so is Bill Burr in a different realm.
Yeah.
But they could be brothers. So here's Bill Burr. We've had to bleep out a couple of words because he didn't know it was going to happen. And this is what happened.
I want to do something out of a place of love. I got something special. And look who's here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an asshole.
Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole?
Yeah,
I thought this would be great to bring a family together. So let me just fill in. Let me just fill in.
Do we talk on a regular basis?
We've never met. So Billy Corgan was nice enough on my podcast to talk about the fact that he told a story that he had never told before, that his father traveled.
My stepmother said to me, "Do you know who Bill Burr is? Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired."
He was a piece of shit.
With you.
And he had two kids this close together, and he named them the same name.
Yeah, well, so have they done any DNA or...
Yeah, have they followed up, or were they just uncomfortable and...
Well, this was literally only a couple of days ago that they were... So after the initial sort of awkwardness of it all, and you can see if you watch the film clip to it, you can see Bill Burr...
It felt very awkward.
Very raw.
Yeah, imagine if you had sort of something in your family or whatever you weren't real sure about or whatever, but you didn't want to talk about it.
So it's on a podcast.
Just starts unraveling on a podcast.
I listen to Bill Burr's podcasts every week, and like he's still working through some demons of his childhood.
Yeah.
Whenever he sort of laughs about a lot of it, but he talks about a real rough upbringing with his parents.
He does.
And the way that he was parented and his dad and stuff. So
it really moulded him.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Wow.
Here's some more.
So, what was your relationship with Dad?
It was difficult. It was difficult.
What did he tell you he did for a living?
He was a musician, traveling, kind of club musician. Never got above the clubs.
Well, he played piano, saxophone.
No, just guitar.
Well, in my house.
Oh, sorry.
Are you serious?
Oh.
He told me he couldn't play guitar because his fingers were too fat. All right.
Wow, so it is confirmed that they share the same
they're
dad.
talking like it is, hey?
It sounds like it's confirmed.
How's that? And then when you see a side-by-side of those two now, you can totally see the resemblance.
Tell you what, if I ever went to a donor bank, I would actually be looking for their
Yeah.
dad, because they're both massively talented.
Geniuses.
Geniuses.
What's the plural?
Genii?
I said the non-genius.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki, your first week,
Well
done and
done.
dusted.
Well done.
How are you feeling?
Well done.
Oh, I feel great. 3 days off. This has been wonderful. It's been nice getting to know you guys.
Yeah, it's been great, actually.
It's been nice getting to
Thank
know
you.
where the buttons are.
Mm-hmm.
Nice getting to know that Mitch is a geek, not a nerd.
Yep. It's a lot
all
to take
the
in.
things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also been a bit of a crash course of getting to know me this week as well. I brought in the husband, talked about the mother-in-law. And then, I thought we might get my dad on the phone.
One more special guest.
Be nice.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello, how are you?
G'day, Wayne.
Very well.
G'day, Dad.
Nicky Naggy Noodle.
What do we say there? What do we say there, Wayne?
Nicky Naggy
You know what? That's what they used to call her.
They being you, my friend. Nicky Naggy Noodle?
Nicky Nacky Noodle.
Oh, Nicky Nacky.
One of our neighbours used to call her that, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, let's not make that one stick.
No,
we better leave that one alone.
Nicky
So,
Nacky.
what have you been up
Lovely
to
to
this
meet you,
morning,
Wayne.
Dad? Have you been off to the post office yet?
No, not yet.
Where's home for you, Wayne? Where are you?
I've been sitting around waiting for a call from you guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
I know they've been.
What time did they say? They
We were meant to call him an hour ago.
Bloody
so we've
producers.
I'm going
held
to knock
up his
some heads
day.
together, Wayne, after the show.
Because I think he was meant to go to the modelling club. Because Dad was.
What are you modelling?
He was Queensland's next top model. Dad, do you want to explain your
foot model?
modelling career?
My modelling career?
Yes,
Oh, no,
the things
hang
you
on,
build
yeah.
in the shed.
Hang on, yeah, it's models.
Oh, that sort of modelling.
Come on, Wayne.
Geez, I'll tell you what, the modelling industry would be screwed if I was one.
No, he
What
built.
do you build? What do you build?
That would be the modelling industry.
Oh, there you go.
So what do you build, Dad? Just to clarify.
Oh, just models of all famous old aircraft and
Planes, okay.
Yeah, he's got a shed full of
cars
fockers.
and
Cars as well?
yeah,
Oh, you
sort
can't-
of got a little bit carried away.
Can you do like the ship in the bottle?
No,
that's for nerds.
What do you think? He's a pansy?
Yeah.
No,
Fair
exactly.
dinkum. Sorry, Wayne. Ash doesn't know what he's talking about. Do you do? I'm interested in this because my granddad protected that airfield in Papua New Guinea called Milne Bay, which was an
Oh,
important.
yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah,
Dad
that's-
watches all the docos, so he's across all of it.
Oh, that's awesome,
Yeah.
Wayne. Yeah, how important was that, mate? That was a
Well, see, mate, a lot of the time in building models is researching,
yeah.
trying to find the old photos to get everything accurate.
Yeah, and in doing that, I guess you get a greater grasp on the history of it all too. This is actually fascinating. Yeah.
Correct.
do you know
so,
what it'd be-
yeah, learning all the history and getting all the photographs and getting all the...
So Wayne, would you put together a Japanese plane? Like, there's two sides to the story, right? I guess you got to do the Japanese ones as well.
Oh, I've done them all.
Yeah.
I've done Japanese, I've done plenty of German, French, Russian, British.
Yeah, wow.
It sounds like you want a
Australian.
good weekend on a cruise ship, Luttsy.
Yeah, I get some flags over the weekend, Wayne. Don't worry about that.
Now, Dad, we've called you because I reckon you'll be our joke of the week guy. Now,
What is he? Is he that? Was
He's
he
a
that type
great-
of dadly to tell you a joke, Nicky?
he tells good yarns.
Yeah.
He tells
Oh.
very good jokes. So you've got a joke for us, Dad.
Who was the guy you were just talking about going on a cruise?
Luttsy.
Yeah.
This is a true story about this poor old nerd. All his mates are going on all these exotic cruises all over the world. And he's sitting at home twiddling his thumbs. Anyway, he sees an ad in the paper, Murray River Cruise, 3 nights, $200. And he thinks, that's got to be a typo. But he wanders into the travel agent. He says, hey, this Murray River Cruise, 3 nights, $200. Is that right? They said, yeah, that's the deal. And he said, I'd like to go on that. And they said, well, when would you like to go? He said, I'd like to go now. So they said, that's not a problem, sir. They grab a lump of 4BT from behind the counter and bell him over the head. Anyway, when he comes to, here he is, strapped to a log, drifting down the Murray River. And he looks around and he sees another bloke strapped to a log, cruising down the Murray. And he yells out, hey, mate, do they serve meals on this cruise? The guy says, I don't know. I don't think so. They didn't last year.
Holy shit. Wayne, you've excelled yourself. You have dead set excelled yourself.
Oh,
There you go.
we got there in the end.
Well done, Wayne.
See, what we should do is, I'll tell them they're all true stories, see, and you You should get your listeners to sort out which ones are true and which ones aren't.
There we go. He's coming up with segment ideas already.
Mate,
that's fantastic.
Stand by because we'll have a meeting afterwards and we're going to get you on speaker. We'll get you, you can be a part of the brainstorming session. We need some of that creative juice.
Oh, Wayne, lovely to meet you, mate. We'll have to meet you in person one day. That'd be great, eh?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I've got plenty of stories I can tell you.
Well, give us another one next week.
He's selling the segment. We got to go, Dad.
All right.
See you later.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.